Hey, it's time for the next video. So, in this video, you'll get to see us at McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs. We got to sit on Tinker Cliffs and watch the sunset because we were camped right next to it. That was really special. It was really cool. So, yeah, also this week I got a whole lot better. The whatever was wrong with the rib, bruised or cracked or whatever, it's a ton better, and I hardly notice it that much anymore at all, so that's good. George's tendons, his Achilles tendons, are ever improving, and he is hiking many more miles without even feeling it anymore, so that's good too. We're just getting better all around. So we're at Gerald and Carol's right now for a couple days of rest and relaxation, but tomorrow we get back out on the trail. I love the rest. I love the spending the time here. It's really nice. But I also like being out on the trail, so that's happening tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you enjoy getting to see the sights and the views that we got to see over the past week or so, and hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, so here it is. Good morning. Today is our 83rd day on the trail. It's May 23rd, which is a great day. It's also my sister-in-law, Donna Briner's birthday. Happy birthday, Donna. And 2, my son, Stephen, my second son, Stephen, is born on May 23rd, so today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Stephen. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know you won't see the video until, probably over a week from now, but yeah, I'm thinking about you, and I love you. So I hope it's a really wonderful day for you today. All right, so today we started our hike back from Delville, and we're hiking south for 2 days instead of north. We're gonna hike to right past Tinker Cliffs today and see that view. You can see that we have a much better view than what we had 3 days ago, so it's a much better time to be doing this. We'll get to Tinker Cliffs probably in about 8 more miles, and then we'll camp for the night, and we'll do McAfee Knob tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be at least this clear tomorrow for that. This is actually a view, what you're seeing now, a view of the town where we stayed last night. That's Delville. Of course, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little snap, crackle, pop going on from the power lines. There's a lot of places on these mountains where the power lines go over the mountains. It's all cleared out, so you get a good view, but sometimes it's obstructed a little bit by a power line. But anyway, it looks like a pretty good day for hiking. I'm looking forward to the day. Already I've hiked 2 miles and my ribs are so much better. Still a little tough breathing, but I'm able to do it, and I'm real thankful to my niece for her help and all of that. Shout out to her for that. So anyway, yeah, let's get to hiking and see what happens today. I bet you we'll get some good photographs from Tinker Cliffs at least. Actually, there's another place up here in about a mile, Hay Rock, that we're going to stop at and get some views from there also. So we'll see you in a bit. Well, the sun has finished setting. Just a little bit of pink left in the sky. There's our tent. And here's our campfire. George is very handy with the campfire. There's our cups of hot chocolate. I like it when we get to camp and get to have hot chocolate around the campfire. It's just been a really good day. Good night.
Good morning. It is Sunday, March 24th. We woke up here on Tinker Cliffs and it's a beautiful day. And we're going to be walking today. We're going to walk past McAfee Knob. So we want this beautiful weather to hold out so that we can see even some more wonderful stuff. Get a good photograph of McAfee Knob. So we're going to walk at least 8 miles today. We wanted to walk further, but there isn't another shelter before where we need to go to get our ride back to Delville. And it looks like the rain might come in tonight. We'll see what the weather looks like later, and maybe we'll be able to walk further and tent camp somewhere. I think that would be my preference, but you know, we got to do what the weather does. So we've got our breakfast here on Tinker Cliffs this morning. It's got the water in the breakfast skillets, and I'm going to put some cheese in it, and it's going to be delicious. And after we eat breakfast, we're going to hit the trail, and we'll see what happens while we hike.
Good morning. It is May 25th. It's Memorial Day. It's day 85 of hiking the Appalachian Trail. We're heading north again. We're heading north out of Delville, going toward Glasgow. We should be there in 6 days. And that's where we're going to meet Gerald and Carol, and they'll pick us up on Saturday. And I guess we'll go spend a couple of days at their place and then back on the trail. But again, this is supposed to be a pasture. I guess it is pretty high grass here, but it was mowed really nicely. Whoever's taking care of the trail here came out and mowed recently, and that's real nice. So we have hiked almost 2 miles today, and we're still not really even out of Delville yet. Delville, Troutville, Roanoke area. And we've got another 9 to go today, and we're gonna camp at a shelter 9 miles from here. Well, it looks like some animal made a bed right there last night. Yeah, it's pretty out here. It's nice, but anyway, we're gonna hike today. Hopefully those clouds right there will just stay clouds. We won't get rain. Got a little bit of mist and a little bit of dampness this morning, but other than that, we're having a good hike, right? Okay. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 26th. That's day 86 for us out here on the trail. There's a sort of view. I mean, we don't expect a whole bunch of views today. There's not, there. Yeah, you can see what I see. There's not a whole lot of views kind of happened today, but look at that, right through the trees, we get a view. Anyway, today we're hiking 13.7 miles. We had a good night's sleep last night, and met a father-daughter team. They're section hiking. They're not sure how far they're going to go. They'll either go to Glasgow or to the Shenandoahs. Depends on how they feel. So that's nice to have that kind of freedom, isn't it? So they were fun to have a fire with last night. Maybe if they can go the 14 miles today, 13.7, we'll see them again this evening. So yesterday was their first day on the trail though, and 10 was really hard. So we'll see if they can do the 13.7 today. Anyway, we're expecting this overcast cloudiness again all day today like we had yesterday, but at least there's no rain. Pretty high in humidity, but no rain. And the hike today should be lots of ups and downs, but nothing too steep up or nothing too steep down, so that's good. And hopefully it'll just be a really beautiful day, even though the sun probably won't ever come out. We've got lots of the mountain laurels out, and let's see if we can focus on that a little better. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Mountain laurels, and we've seen a few rhododendron blossoms, and it's been really pretty as far as the flowers and stuff go. So if I see some more pretty stuff, I'll take a picture and I'll show you. Now let's go and hike. So our hike's going along just wonderfully, and we're like, oh, we've only got 3.5 more miles to go for our shelter. Because it's not that late in the day. It's like we're making pretty good time today. And then we see there's no water at our shelter. This is the last spot to get water for an uphill climb for 3.5 miles. So we're going to have to carry extra water up to our campsite tonight. That'll be a challenge, carry the extra weight that far. But I'm sure we'll do just fine. It's about 4 liters extra we have to carry, which is another extra 8 pounds. So the 3.5 miles will probably take a little longer than normal, but maybe not too much. Could be okay. We'll see how it goes. Let you know when we get there.
Good morning. It's May 27th, day 87 of hiking. We're packing up, getting ready to go. It's hard to get out of bed this morning because it's raining. It's supposed to stop raining, but then start raining again later this afternoon. Oh, we'll see. Doesn't matter. We'll just put on rain gear either way. I'm going to walk about 11.9 miles today. And unless we get 11.9 miles and feel super energetic, and then we'll go another 5.3 miles to the next shelter. That would make a 17.2 mile day. You never know, that could happen. Yesterday was interesting. Yesterday on the map, it didn't show that there were views all day long, but it showed that there were road crossings all day long. So then when we got to the first road crossing, I realized that all of those road crossings were crisscrossing the Blue Ridge Parkway. So there were a ton of views yesterday because of all the scenic outlooks on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So that's the pictures you saw. Really some beautiful views. If it would have been sunny, it would have been a whole different view, but you know, I think some of the clouds were gorgeous too. So anyway, we're gonna get finished packing up here soon. It's always slow to start when it's raining like this. And we'll have some breakfast, we'll get our packs all packed up, we'll get out of the shelter sooner rather than later. Okay, maybe later rather than sooner, I don't know. Soon we'll get out of here. We'll start hiking, and if I can take pictures or videos of pretty things today in the rain, or even if it stops raining and I can take pictures, I will. See what happens today while we hike.
Well, that was a 12-mile walk today. If you include the 1/10 of a mile it took to get from the trail to the shelter, that's exactly a 12-mile day. Our shelter today has almost a yard with rhododendrons on the sides. It's really nice. So we'll be staying here. This is Cornelius Creek Shelter. I don't know if we'll be able to get a fire. It rained a lot today, so the wood might all be wet, but if I don't know, maybe it's possible to get a fire. I don't know. George can do a lot of stuff. He's pretty handy. Looks like the sun is coming out a little tiny bit right now too, so late afternoon sun might dry something off for some fire. I don't know.
Are you still going on and on about fire?
I'm hoping for a fire.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my joints don't work.
That's a big step down.
We might as well get up. It's only 10 after 6, but we might as well get up. It's not going to stop raining. Pop. There you are. It's Thursday.
Looks like that turtle on the trail.
You are like a turtle on the trail.
You can stop.
I know. It's a short hike today. Anyway. Just hard to get up and have breakfast and do all the things we need to do when it's raining like this.
Yeah, but somebody's got to go get the bear bag out of the creek.
That is a crap job. Look at it out there. It's still wet and raining. But it's Thursday, May 28th.
You had to move all the way back to the shelter to stay dry.
We did, because all of the front of the shelter was getting wet last night. It kept us awake a lot last night too. But anyway. Whew. We could sleep for another 15-20 minutes. It's hard to do though, isn't it? Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna go look at we're gonna go see the Apple Orchard Falls today. Maybe that'll be real pretty. And we'll get to see the Guillotine Rock. Oh, but we have to climb a 4,000 foot mountain today, which is the last time we'll climb a 4,000 foot mountain for about 1,000 miles is what, Georgia? Until New Hampshire? Okay. Well, and but we're only going 6 miles today after the fall. Well, the 7.5 when you include the walk down to the falls and back. So, on a rainy day like this, good. I don't have to hike that far. So, okay, this is a long morning video, isn't it? It's all because I'm not wanting to take my sleeping bag off. And I'm definitely not wanting to take the air out of my mattress this morning. Because that's a terrible sound. Just stay covered. You're on video. There it is. Oh, that's a horrible sound. I'm glad you can't reach mine. That's all I have to say about that.
They call this rock formation the Guillotine. Good morning. It's May 29th, Friday. Oh, look at this beautiful view. This is Thunder Ridge Overlook. And it is quite the overlook, isn't it? It's very nice. Anyway, so we're hiking 12.6 miles today. We've already hiked 1.5 miles, so we're doing all right this morning. It's a pretty day. Looks like we're gonna have sunshine. I put on my sunscreen, and hopefully it won't get too hot today. But anyway, the climb should be, you know, we'll have a couple of vigorous climbs, but nothing that terribly hard. And then tomorrow morning, we'll get up and only have 2 miles to hike before we get picked up by Gerald and Carol and taken a couple of days with them. So that's exciting. Yay. I don't know what we're going to see today, but I'm going to be kind of stingy with my battery because I'm almost out of battery and I have to have phone for tomorrow morning. So I'll take the best pictures today. So let's just see what happens while we hike today. Really, we don't have much to work with. It's all wet wood. It's a pretty good fire for a wet wood fire. And I brought him some green wood too. That's not much easier, but he's making it work. Look at that. That's a fire. So tonight's shelter is right here on this little creek. It's called Matthews Creek, I believe, because, oh look, it's got a little tiny waterfall over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, we had to cross this creek to get over here. That wasn't too much fun, but we got here, and now we're right there on there's our fire. There's the shelter. Sleep here tonight, get up in the morning, go down to the footbridge over the James River, and that's where Gerald and Carol will meet us. We'll go spend a couple of 0 days with them. Yay! Good morning. It's May 30th, day 90 of hiking. It's a beautiful morning. We're only hiking 2 miles this morning. We're going to be going to the footbridge that crosses the James River, and we're going to get picked up by Gerald and Carol and go to their place. Gosh, isn't it a gorgeous morning? Rained last night while we were in the shelter, off and on almost all night. There's metal roofs, man. When it rains, you know it's raining because it sounds like you're inside of a kettle drum. One of these nights I'll have to wake up in the middle of the night and video that so you can hear it. But we still got plenty of sleep. We're looking forward to today. I guess sometime in the next couple of days I'll be putting a video out because I'll have electricity and Wi-Fi. So, all right, let's see. We've got probably a little over 1 mile left to go today, and that's all. So it's a good day of hiking if you ask me. So there you have it, another installment of our adventure. Probably be 5-6 days, maybe, before I have a place to upload the next one. So until then, I hope we get to see some really cool things so that I can show them to you too. All right, y'all are wonderful to keep up with us and keep us in your prayers and thoughts, and we sure do love all y'all.